Hey traders, thanks for stopping by here, thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to get into some charts. If you were getting sick of the bear Taylor, have no fear because the bull Taylor is back in full force as of today. So just kind of messing around. So what we have here, I'm going to go over a couple of setups here that I want to have you check out. Okay, and this could have the setups that I'm showing you are all the big movers and shakers in the market. So to me, it looks like that we're forming at least a short-term bottom in the market. Could it be short-lived? Yes. Could it be the true bottom and we head straight higher from here? Totally. I'm in the camp that I'm taking it day by day, and right now I'm just treating this current rally that we're experiencing right now. Again, this is only one day so far, but I'm treating it as a counter trend rally. So it could be short-lived. I do not know. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do know how I'm going to be playing it, and I'm playing it long but cautious, and I'm keeping strict discipline. So hopefully this video helps you out. So what we have here on Apple is a huge level of support. You can see it was resistance there, turned into support right there, right here, and then we broke that level right here just recently, okay, for 2 days, all right? So I'll kind of zoom in a little bit. So you can see that same level right here, okay? Here's that level right there. Boom, we broke it on earlier this week, last week, and this week, and then boom, today we ended up closing back above that level, okay? So that makes this a false breakdown setup, okay? False breakdown setup, all right? So if you notice too, just kind of looking at the chart, we've been trending down here for Apple. And by the way, I called the down move here on Apple for you guys. If you paid attention to the videos I did back here, when was this? Back in November, early November. This is an earnings reaction, okay? This is an earnings reaction. We had a double false breakout right here on that gap down. I said that Apple was likely going to head lower. This is a big reaction to earnings, gapping down on heavy, heavy volume, okay? As you can see, big move lower. Now might be the time to be looking for a bounce here on Apple. And this is what I've been kind of preaching to everyone on this whole downturn is don't try to catch a falling knife, okay? Don't try to catch a falling knife because for all we know, it could have gone $100 lower or $50 lower, or $20 lower. We don't know, okay? Supports don't mean anything. You want to see your stock reacting to that level, okay? So clearly today we're getting a reaction, okay? We have a breakdown here, previous day, followed by a boom FU candle closing over the previous day's high, making a higher high, higher low. If you look here, you haven't seen any days like that, okay? No days have been like that, all right? You have a little small day like this, but it wasn't after a new low was made. This was a huge reversal, okay? So I think that we could be at least forming a short-term bottom here for Apple, okay? The next one I'm going to look at is Google, and this is my favorite one, guys, okay? I'm going to show you exactly why. So if you go back about 1 year of action, I'm going to move my face out of the way. So 1 year of action, okay, and you can see that this is a huge level of support, okay? Huge level of support right there. Boom, boom. Look at all these cluster bounces right there. A lot of touches right here. And then again, boom, direct hit right here, direct hit right here, direct hit right here, and then we break down below it here for 2 days. 1 day, 2 day, and then we close back above it, making this a false breakdown. This is a false breakdown. These false moves are very, very powerful, guys, okay? Extremely powerful. So, false breakdown. So what I have right here, Google, I am expecting higher prices for Google. If you notice, Google held up pretty well. Okay, while the rest of the market tanked, yes, Google headed lower, but nothing too extreme. Okay, we never broke the lows that we made earlier this year, more than just that one day right here. But you can see, boom, huge reversal off of it. And notice the candle here. Just same thing with Apple. Huge green candle. Okay, huge green candle. It's very powerful. So that's the false breakdown setup. You have that support. So again, I'll kind of slow it down. What a false breakdown is you have a clear level of support. You can see those hits, many hits. We break below that level, making it a breakdown. Okay? And then once it breaks back over it, that makes it a false breakdown. Okay? False moves lead to swift moves in the opposite direction. So the breakdown was down, so the false breakdown is up, so we're breaking up higher. So I expect higher prices for Google. The next one that we're going to look at is Netflix. Netflix is another one. Right here, clear level of support. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Boom, hit right there. Hit right here, and then we break below it right here, only to what? Boom, break right back over it today. Okay, so that's a false breakdown move. We closed over the previous day's high. I am expecting higher prices from here. All right, so the next one is Tesla. This one is not my favorite setup, but it is a setup nonetheless. And I'm going to kind of zoom in here. Okay, so this is one a couple of weeks ago that I called for a downside move. Okay, and I did it on this public video for you. And the reason I called for that downside move is right here we had a false breakout. Here's a clear level of resistance. Clear level of resistance. We broke over it here for about 7 days and then closed right back under it, right here. That was something that I called for. On this day right here was the signal day, a break back below that resistance, and notice how it closed below all these lows as well. So that was the signal day, and we targeted, my target that I mentioned for you guys was right here at about 315. So again, we hit that target and then some. So hopefully you enjoyed some profits. And you can clearly see today is a nice big reversal day. So I think Tesla can head back higher from here because of this reversal day. We have a little bit of a false breakdown. So here's that clear level right here, right there, right here, 2 days in a row hitting it before, boom, breaking back below it on this day, and then today, boom, with force, breaking right back over it, making this a false breakdown. Okay? So I expect Tesla to head higher from here, likely going to retest this resistance once again. What it does after that, I have no idea. Okay? So the next one that we're going to be looking at is CAT, and this is one. This is why you guys got to follow me on StockTwits or Twitter, because I'm preparing people ahead of time with not just videos, but I just post charts oftentimes. And this is one that I prepared you guys ahead of time for free on my public streams, showing you a false breakdown potential setup. So here's what we have. We have a clear level of support. You can see how many times it's hitting. Okay, lots of hits. Okay, it was also the high of this gap down day. All right, so we break the support. Okay, looks like it's heading lower. Nope, only breaks right back over that level, making this a false breakdown. Okay, so likely going to head higher from here. So I want to point out the last time that CAT did this. I'll move my face out of the way. So what do we have right here? We have a clear level of support right here. Look at how many hits it has. Right there, right there. We break below it, and then boom, we break right back over it right here. Okay? And notice, I'm just noticing this right now, and this is not something that I would ever trade on or anything like this, but notice the moving averages. The red line is the 50-day moving average. The blue line is the 20-day moving average. And notice how the red line is above the blue line, and they're kind of pinching right here. What are they doing over here? Same thing. pinching right here, just as cat makes a false breakdown move. And look at how big the move was right here. Boom. Huge move. Huge, huge move. Okay? Especially if you're trading options like I do. Okay? So, just kind of showing you that about what can happen with these false breakdown setups. Okay? The other thing I want to note too is that we made a higher low. Okay? Here's a low that we made right here. And then what do we have right here? A higher low. This low was higher than this low. Okay? And over here we have, here's a high, and then we made a higher high right here. So technically, we're now making higher highs and higher lows. Okay? Higher highs, higher lows. Obviously still, you know, in a downtrend in this regard, in the bigger sense, but here in this sense, in this action right here, we are making higher highs and higher lows. Okay? So, something also to keep in mind. The next one that I want to take a look at is TXN. So TXN we have right here. Oops. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. So TXN. Here is a support level. You can see 3 days hitting it right here. 3 days hitting it right here. Then we broke below it right here. Alright, broke below that level, made a new low. This low was lower than this low right here. Then we broke over that high today, back over that resistance, making this a false breakdown setup. Okay, false breakdown setup. Likely going to head higher from here. Targeting about, let's see, right about here. Right about 96 bucks. Okay, 96 bucks is going to be that first target for TXN. Next, we have Nike. I believe. Nike, yes. So, I was looking at my notes. So, Nike, this is a really, really great setup here. And the reason is, I'm going to kind of zoom out a little bit. Okay. So, that's good right here. Okay, so, the reason is, I'm going to first draw this level here so you guys can see it. So here's that level. Here's that support. You can see acting support. Boom, boom, hitting there, 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 there. We break below that right here. Okay? And then what happens on this day right here? Okay, what happens on this day? That day was an earnings reaction. Okay? Amidst all of the bearishness out there in the market, what did Nike do? Okay, when Nike gapped up here on earnings, the market was heading straight lower. Okay, if you look, I'm just going to show you the S&P 500. Okay, this is what the market was doing when Nike gapped up. Okay, so the market was heading viciously lower. That was well before this big reversal day that we saw today. Okay, so in the midst of all that bearishness, you had Nike showing some bullish signs. And again, this is another example of a play that if you were following on StockTwits or Twitter, that you would have seen the chart that I posted, and I pointed out that Nike making a big move on earnings was something that you should definitely watch out for. And what do you know? This is what we have. So today we're back above this level, making this a false breakdown, okay? And we have an earnings reaction that was positive, okay? So that adds to the strength. This is my favorite long setup at the moment because of that earnings reaction, okay? Big gap up on big volume, all right? On an earnings reaction. Very, very powerful, okay? If you notice here, we've got a lot of resistance up here at about 78 bucks. That's going to be the first target here for Nike. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I really hope that it helped you out learning these setups and these strategies. And what I'm showing you right now is all of the trades we've taken since November. Right here, you can see a lot of winners. So these setups here that I'm showing you, we don't trade all of them. Okay, but the setups that we do take. First and foremost, I'm showing you this because I want to show you that these setups that I'm showing you actually work, And I'm also showing you this because I'd like to invite you to join our premium membership here, and you're going to be able to receive trades like this, just like all of these winning trades here. We've got 16 winning trades since November and only 4 losses, okay? And when you join, you're going to be able to get access to all of these trades in real time. I send out a trade via text message. Every time I'm entering a trade, I'm sending you a text message. Anytime I'm exiting a trade, I'm sending you a text message in all real time. If you can't access your phone during the workday, you can also have it via email. It's totally up to you. Okay, so you can see here, not only is our winning percentage extremely high, but our losses are very small in comparison to our winners. You know, our winners 67%, 110%, 55%, 44%, compared to our losers just 17%, 16%. Almost a break-even trade at 2%, 28% compared to, you know, these very large winners, and we're winning frequently. So if you want to make money in this market, again, we don't just trade calls, we don't just trade puts, we trade in whichever direction the market is heading. Okay, you can see right here, December was pretty much all puts, but as you can see in November, we traded calls here, there, right here, and you can see we trade the market in both directions. We're not bullish, we're not bearish, we go with the flow. So if you want trades like this, if you need to make money in the market, then you need to join here for the premium membership. So if you're on YouTube, what I want you to do is visit us at www.thetradinganalyst.com, and there are no spaces on the website. And when you're typing it in, and you can click here on the Join tab. That is how you join. You're going to see all the membership options. If you're here on the blog, all you have to do is scroll below this video, and you're going to be able to see everything that you're going to get. We have a special offer that we're doing right now on the annual membership. It's the lowest price that we've ever done here on the annual membership. You're going to get easy to follow trade alerts. You're going to get the real-time portfolio tracker. I just showed you a little snapshot of the portfolio tracker. That's something that you're going to get access to when you join, and this is something that separates us from 99% of the services out there who don't show you a list of their trades, and they hide trades under the rug, and also they're not doing real trades. Every single trade that I alert to members is a trade that I'm placing on my own. Okay, so you're getting access to that real-time portfolio tracker, and it's complete 100% transparency. You're also getting professional trading watch lists. We prepare you ahead of time via video, showing you the setups that you can potentially take part in, and then again we alert those trades in real time via text message if the signal is hit. We also have the exclusive member-only videos, and this is something that is very advantageous to your learning curve. We're not just throwing out alerts to you and hoping that you can follow along. We're helping you learn and grow in the process, because with each alert is accompanied a video analysis of the trade, why we took the trade, why the setup that we used, the strategy we used, why we put the target where it is, why we put the stop loss where it is, and everything in between, so you get a full picture of what's working, so you can become a better trader on your own as well. And at the very least, you're going to have a better understanding of the alerts that we're actually giving you. Okay, and you can have, with that knowledge is going to come confidence. And when you're confident in your trading, you make more money, plain and simple. Next thing you're getting is a free bonus here to the education library. If you're new to options, this is going to be great for you. Even if you're not new to options, it's going to bring you up to speed to how we do things, and we do things the right way. Okay? It's going to also bring you up to speed on our strategy and how we do something, and how we make money on a consistent basis, and how you can too. All right? So that's pretty much it. You're going to get access to everything that we talked about today for only $787 for the entire year. Okay? If you break that down to a monthly payment, I think it's like $57 or $67 a month, something like that. Super, super cheap. Okay, so $787, lowest price that we've ever offered this annual membership at. Click this button right here, and it's going to take you to the 100% secure checkout page. Just enter in your name, your email, your phone number. Make sure there's a valid phone number that you can receive text messages on. That's how you get the alerts. Okay, choose a password, enter in your billing information. You can also check out with PayPal if you want. Click that button here, and it's going to take you to a 100% secure checkout page. Whichever one you want to choose, it's totally up to you. As soon as you click that button, you're going to get instant access to everything that we talked about today. But most importantly, too, guys, in addition to these alerts and these videos and everything, is you're getting virtually 24/7 access to me personally. You can ask me any questions, ask for inputs on your trades or your strategies, or just answering questions about the trades that we're taking place in too. So I'm there, I'm available to you, I'm walking you through everything step by step, and I want you to succeed, and I want you to join us, and I hope that you join us, and I really look forward to seeing you in there.